The Cy Young Awards were announced on Wednesday. Paul Skeens of the Pirates took home the honor in the NL, earning all 30 first-place votes just 1 year after taking home Rookie of the Year honors. And in the AL, Tarik Skubal was named Cy Young for the second straight season, receiving 26 of 30 first-place votes ahead of Garrett Crochet and Hunter Brown. And let's welcome in 2025 AL Cy Young Award winner, Tarik Skubal. All right, Tarik, now we have to know, how does one, you're sitting there with your son, Kaysen, how does one celebrate winning back-to-back Cy Youngs in the Skubal home? Maybe a couple more Lightning McQueen cars like he has there?
Yeah, a couple more Lightning McQueens. Maybe we watch Cars 1 and Cars 2 tonight. I don't know. Yeah, you know, we're going to enjoy some time with family and go to dinner and, you know, just celebrate that way and maybe end the night with Cars. What do you think?
All right. You know, I want to talk to you about winning this year, winning last year. You know, you're the first person to get back-to-back Cy Youngs since the turn of the century. What were the different challenges you faced winning it in 2024 and then pitching as you did this year?
Yeah, I think in 24, you're trying, you know, I'm trying to prove myself to, you know, my teammates, the league, prove to myself who I am and who I'm capable of being. And then this year is just trying to keep the game, you know, and keeping the game simple and not trying to do too much at times. I think that was probably the challenge of this year, is just keep playing baseball the way I know how to play the game and not trying to do too much or do something, you know, out of what I do, you know, out of the ordinary of what I do. So those are probably the two challenges, you know, for me. And obviously there's a lot more, you know, physically, mentally, you know, emotionally, stuff like that happens throughout a season. But yeah, those are the two I could probably put a finger on right now.
Yeah, and yet you remain remarkably consistent all season long, and then you seem to step it up even to a higher level in the postseason. Game 5, ALDS, winner-take-all against Seattle. You make history, 13 Ks. How do you keep finding a way to deliver in the biggest of moments?
You just play the game of baseball. You know, I think in those moments I'm just trying to keep the game. Not make the moment bigger than it is. You know, the game is still the game, even if it's in Game 5, Game 7, win or go home. It still starts with strike one and getting the guys to 2 strike counts and then executing pitches in 2 strike counts. You know, that's where the game of baseball will never change in my eyes, and I was able to do that in those moments.
Now, I have to ask, last year when you won the Cy Young, you gave your catcher, Jake Rogers, a Rolex. What are your catchers getting this year?
They'll get another Rolex. You know, they'll get 2 of them. You know, 2 of them. I'll get my own. They'll be a little bit more individualized. You know, I was like, hey, go pick out something that you guys really like, and you know, I'll put a little twist on it to make it, you know, to honor, you know, what a great season we had, you know, together.
Hey, I want to talk to you about one other thing. Speaking of the younger generation and kids, I don't know if a lot of people know your story. You had one D1 offer. You ended up at Seattle University. You were picked 255th overall in the 2018 draft. Now here you are with 2 Cy Youngs. You were a prospect that developed a little later than others, maybe in their teens or maybe when they're even as young as 12 or 13. What message do you have for young people based on your story and what you've been able to do?
Yeah, I guess the message was, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter when you're drafted. It doesn't matter how many Division I opportunities or scholarships you have. It doesn't matter if you have JUCO scholarships. It doesn't matter if you don't have any scholarships. It just doesn't matter. Just be the best version of yourself and go out there and compete and play the game. I think especially for youth athletes, go play multiple sports. You know, go play basketball, go play football, go run track, whatever you want to do. Go play soccer, go play other sports, and just become an athlete. You know, I think that a lot of stuff is becoming maybe a little bit too specialized early in kids' lives, and just go be a kid. Go be a kid. Go have fun. Go have fun with your friends. You know, high school was a great time. You know, there's no stress at all. Just go play the game. Go to school, go have fun, hang out, be a kid, and everything in life will work out, you know, as long as you just try to get a little bit better each and every day.
Great sentiment right there, Tarik, and I know Kaysen wants his mom right now. Appreciate his patience and appreciate your time so much. Hey, Tarik, congratulations, 2025 Cy Young Award winner. I'm looking forward to maybe you doing it next year as well. Great to see you, and thanks for your time.
Yeah, well, Yeah, why not? Hopefully we're back in the same situation.